Hello, this is Carol Smith from SynNeo, and this is our how-to video series, which is going to be offering you tips on how to use the various social media platforms. Today is Twitter, and we're looking at Twitter from the perspective of somebody who is new to Twitter, who wants to use it for business. And today we're going to be looking at how to get your profile looking good. So looking at the kind of Twitter dashboard and also looking at the settings so that you can make sure that your bio is up there, your photo is up there, and that your header is there. So everything looks good to get that kind of professional look that you want for business. So let's jump into the presentation, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to go into Twitter, and that is twitter.com, and this is the screen that's going to come up in front of you. And for signing in, you need to put up here your Twitter username. So that's not your regular name, that is the username that you're using on Twitter. And then down, and by the way, without the @ symbol at the beginning. And then you're going to put in your password and sign in. And here we come into the home page. So this is the content that's been posted, tweeted by anyone that you're following. So you're going to see here, and you'll see a lot of images. I'll come back to that in a moment. But you'll see this is the tweets that have gone up over the last while, whatever, sometimes over, Twitter is very fast, as you probably know. So there's a lot of tweets coming in there from those that you're following. Now, we're going to go across the top here. You've got your home, which we're in at the moment. Notifications is where you're going to see any details about those who have followed you, that have retweeted you, that have favored or liked a tweet that you've put up there. I'll just show you mine so you get an idea of how it works. So here's the notifications, and you'll see here I've got a list of who's followed me, who's favored a tweet, and so on. So this is all of the activity that's going on in your account, essentially. In the Discover, it's very, very useful if you are trying to find out what's if there's a particular topic of interest to you and you're trying to find out what's been tweeted about that topic. You could just put in some keywords here, a search term, and then off you go. I'm going to put in here, we're hearing a lot about it at the moment, the Iceland volcano. Have I spelled that right? Iceland volcano, even. Actually, there it is. So, okay, so what's going to happen now? I've stuck in a couple of words, a couple of key terms in there, or words in there, and we're going to see images. Wow. We're going to see anything that's been posted by, tweeted by others is going to come up here in this stream. Now, again, thinking about your connections, the people that you've connected with, and you want to share content with them. Now, we're thinking about you as a business here. So it may well be whatever the key terms you put in there, you found a stream of information or tweets that you might be able to reuse as in share with your connections. So if you saw something that you thought, this is going to be of interest to my followers, you go down and you retweet it. So you'll see, I'm just going to show you here, slightly grayed. You've got reply, so you could reply to Leica Story UK. You could retweet it or you could favorite it, which is a liking it if you want. So that's your notification, that's your Discover. And then here we've got me, and me is the outbound content. So it's the content that you've been posting that you'll see all together. As we have here, that's the content that I've pushed out there. So that's your outbound content. So outbound content, your search feature, your notifications activity, and then the home page, which is your inbound content from anyone that you're following. Now we're going to have a quick look at settings, which is over here on the right hand side. We're going to go into profile. And in profile, I'm going to say to you, the first thing that's really, really important again for businesses, that you make sure that the egghead is not sitting there, because people connect with people and that egghead sends up a kind of a red flag. Either this company, business does not know what they're doing on Twitter. So, it's like, well, if they don't know what they're doing, why bother following them? So you're sending up red flags straight away by not having something in here. So you need to put a photo up, have a photo on your computer. You just upload it and off you go. With the header, we've got dimensions here for you, 1500 by 500. You need to find a nice image that represents the business that you're in, and you need to upload it similar, the same way as you would with your profile, upload the photo. Now I'm going to suggest to you, you look at a tool, a free tool, which I talk about a lot in training, called Canva. That's Canva.com. Canva.com is fantastic for putting up images there and resizing them to what you need. But they actually have on their page, on the free tool, they have a Twitter header in there, and you just pop your image in. You can move it around, and also what you can do is you can layer on text, all free. So if you have an image already done that fits in, well and good. If you need to do a little bit of work in it, Canva's a tool to do it. Now I'm going to move down here a little bit. Here's my name, my proper name, and again I'm going to show you this when we go back to the profile. We've got website. To you, that again, I'm kind of play around a bit with Twitter. I sometimes have my website. At the moment I've got my About Me site up there, which has links to lots of all of my sites, but other content as well. But for you, probably want to put in your website address in there. Down here are keywords in my bio. Keywords, so that again, if somebody does a search and they're looking for the products or services that I offer, by having the keywords in there, it'll help me actually come up in the ranking in the search. All very, very important. Now let me show you that again from the perspective of how it looks on the profile. So let's go back here. So again, with this, I've used Canva to put up an image, put up some text, put in my website address there. Down here on the left hand side, as you'll see, there's my real name, there's my Twitter name, and then the keywords I just showed you in bio. The location, so anyone finding me will know straight away where I'm based, and then the website address that you're using, which is going to be in there. So if you've got your photo looking good, your header looking good, you've got your keywords in here, that's a really good start to looking professional on Twitter. Okay, so you're off to a head start if you can get this done. Now in our next video tutorial, we'll be looking at putting up content and adding images and all kinds of really good stuff. But for now, this is to get you up there and looking good. So thank you. I hope you've enjoyed this short tutorial on how to look good for business on Twitter.